Hey guys, it's me, Christy Lee. Welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to show you some things that I picked up from the thrift store a couple of weeks ago. I showed you one of the items when I did my recent how to list on Mercari video. I haven't listed most of this stuff yet, but I have photographed it. 4 weeks ago, I went on half price day and I think I spent $12. All right, so if you watch that how to list things on Mercari, a step-by-step guide, then you would have seen this. It's a vintage Tommy Hilfiger sweater from like the 90s. I was such a huge fan of Tommy Hilfiger back when I was in middle school. It was like all I ever wanted to wear. It was Tommy Hilfiger everything. And this just kind of took me back. And I know that 90s vintage is really popular right now. So when I saw this, I didn't even think twice. I picked it up. Next, I picked this up. I just thought this was really cute. It's just a basic sweatshirt with the sleeves rolled up. I tried it on myself. Unfortunately, I'm not as small as I keep thinking I am. For someone, I think this would be absolutely adorable with some leggings or some skinny jeans. It's by a brand called Cotton On. I tried to look up this tag thinking that was the brand. It just says 1991. I still haven't found anything on that yet, but it is by a brand called Cotton On. Next, I picked up this new with tags by the brand, the company, Marilyn Monroe, and it's obviously a Marilyn Monroe t-shirt. It looks like Sears for $20, and I think I paid $1.15 for it. Pretty cool. I know that Marilyn Monroe can have a bit of a following, so I went ahead and scooped that up. A couple of the YouTubers that I watch who also do reselling, they talk a lot about team apparel, as in like football, t-shirts, and things like that. So I've been on the lookout for those. I actually just sold a NC State sleeveless like basketball tank top last week. And then I found this. It's an extra large, I'm pretty sure it's a men's. I did have to go in and do a little bit of sewing, stitching. This is why it's so important for you to check your clothing, make sure there were no stains, holes, and things like that. Somehow I missed this on this front pouch on this sweatshirt. The corners of the pouch were coming undone on 3 out of 4 of the corners. So luckily I found the perfect red and I was able to go in and sew this pouch back together. And I don't know if I hadn't said anything, would you even be able to tell? I feel like I did a fairly good job, but I did put it in the listing that I had to do some stitching repair because I don't want somebody to get it and see it and be like, oh, well, they didn't tell me about this, you know? So I went ahead and disclosed that in my listing, which I think you should always be completely honest about any defects, any repairs that you did, any stains or rips or tears or fading. I also went through, there was a lot of pilling on the black portion of these letters. And I went through and trimmed off all that pilling so that this looked a lot better. It is made by J America. It's actually really comfortable. Okay, on the topic of team apparel, I also picked up these little Kentucky Wildcat. They're like pajamas, but they have the, I don't know what you call this. I want to say ankle cuff. I don't know what it's actually called. But the bottom portion, they're a lot like those jogger style sweats that were really popular. Something I've wanted for years now and I've never actually bought myself because I don't really spend money on myself. They are a size medium. They look really small for a medium, but in my last sports team item that I picked up was this NFL team apparel men's large Chicago Bears shirt. One of the YouTubers I watch, she always talks about picking up vintage team apparel. I don't know enough about sports to know what vintage would be, but this was in good condition and I did look up the comps and thought that I could make a little bit of profit, not too much, but I went ahead and picked that up. I've heard that Disney does really well, anything Disney. I don't know how true that is, and I found this. I think it might be vintage, but it is a large men's Disney Grumpy from the from Snow White and Seven Dwarfs. Like, I have to introduce them. They're very popular. But I just thought that it was a really cool looking t-shirt. And if there's any, you know, like dads or grandpas or people who are going to Disney and want to sport their Disney apparel, back off. And I feel like that a lot. So if this were my size, I probably would wear it myself. Right, the last thing I picked up is another Tommy Hilfiger item. And I thought this looked cute and super comfy. So I went ahead and picked it up. It's in a size small and it's a Tommy Hilfiger. I've never heard of this. Athlux. Can you see that? But it's this like gray kind of sweatshirt, but it's got almost like a nautical kind of look and feel to it. The hem, the bottom hem right here, the sweatshirt is, you know, kind of, I don't know how to describe things like this, but I just thought it was really cute. And then the neck is almost like, not turtleneck, I don't know what to call this, but it's very kind of big. How do you describe something like this? It would help if I knew how to describe something like this for my listing. I haven't listed this yet, but yeah, so I don't know what Athlux is supposed to be, if it's like athletic luxury. I have no idea. I haven't really looked much up on this yet because I haven't listed it yet. It does have 2 pockets right here in the front. It's just super comfy, so comfortable. Since my finances are not in a good, I haven't been going and thrifting. Like I said, that stuff was from weeks ago. Started going through some of my stuff to list because I want to keep listing. I want to be consistently listing. And since I can't go out and source right now, I figured now would be a great time to round up all the things that I'd like to get rid of and start listing those. So I've got a bunch of shoes that I wore maybe once or twice years ago, and I just never ever wear them. I mostly wear either they're like work boots or my tennis shoes. So I actually picked these up. Eric bought these for me several years ago. They looked really cute with this outfit I picked out when we first got together, and I think I wore them once, maybe twice, and I just never reached for them anymore. And they're from Nine West. I don't really know a whole lot about Nine West. And they were used when I bought them. So I went ahead and listed these. I also listed these, which are a pair of pumps that I bought a long time ago for a job interview. I've tried to wear them since then, but I think it was like 9 or 10 years ago when I purchased these. And even though I still basically wear the same shoe size, I might have gone up like a ½ inch. My feet are wider. I've got 3 pairs of shoes that look very, very similar, and I thought they were all the same brand until I started cleaning them up. This is a pair of wedge sandals. I wore them a couple times and just have never worn them since. So I think they're very cute. They look really cute on my feet. I just don't ever wear them. And so they're like a cork print. It's not actual cork, just a cork print. And they have these little jewels here. And they're by a company called New York Transit. They're still in really great shape. So I went ahead and listed those. And then these next 2 pair I bought and literally wore them once a piece and haven't touched them since. And they've been in storage, same design as the ones I just showed you. And once again, I think they're very cute. And, you know, I don't really wear heels or anything, but these are really cute on my feet. And these are by Jacqueline Smith, both of these pairs. I have a black pair and a silver pair. I guess from sitting in storage, or I don't know, maybe they just weren't made that great. Some of the glue has like come loose and it's separated. So I did disclose that in the description, but you can see on the bottoms, I barely ever wore these things. Same with the black pair, maybe once to church or something. And these are both 7.5. Probably gonna sell these 2 pair together and accept whatever offer I get for them. I also have a ton of not really like beauty and skincare products because I really got into skincare for a while. And some things I just did not find myself reaching for. Like I might have tried them once or twice, but I didn't really use them. So I got the entire Revitalift system, L'Oreal Revitalift system years ago. But these, I think I used this. I think this is about 50 to 60% full, and these are about 90% full. I just never really use these, so I put these up on Mercari at 15, and basically, you know, I disclosed how full I thought they were. It's hard to tell exactly how full, but I know about how much I used of it. So I put them for 15 and said make me an offer, and put in there, you know, how much of it is left and stuff like that. So I'm really just trying to get rid of it. I have been cross-posting some things to Facebook Marketplace. In fact, I should be meeting a gentleman today where I listed a lens that I had for a camera. I've been holding on to this, hoping that I would get another camera. I just don't think it's going to happen. So I posted this on Mercari and Facebook Marketplace for $150, and he offered me $100, and I took it because I really need the money right now. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I'm going to have a bunch of links for you in the description box, so make sure you check those out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.